What's up everyone and welcome to the most important match in the history of this YouTube channel. Last week I did a 1v10 against bronze players and we got absolutely destroyed, 0-3, didn't win a single game. But there were two problems with that challenge. The first one is that I probably just started with a rule set that was way too difficult, right? And did a couple more limitations than just banning worker rushing. The second problem was that a lot of the players clearly were in bronze. After reviewing it together with my admin in the last game, for example, 6 out of 10 players definitely looked a lot stronger than bronze. Some players even look like diamond. So for this one, I'm going to start with the rule set that I ended off with at the last episode. And we vetted the players a lot better to make sure that their actual bronze level. This is going to be epic. It's going to be my last chance to win this challenge. Let's do it. All right, the first game of the day. As always, the games are always going to be on Mark's Madness. I have no idea how many games I'm going to play today, by the way. I think I'm going to give myself another 3 chances to do it and maybe increase the rules every time. But I have no idea how this is going to go, because this should be a pretty drastic difference just from making sure we're only playing against bronze players without the hidden plats and stuff. At least you can never always get it entirely. If you guys are wondering why I quote-unquote didn't do it for the first time, is I did. It's just there's people with different accounts on different servers and some players only play co-op, blah, 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 right? So it's pretty much impossible to only get bronze players. But this time we tried a lot harder and hopefully we managed. Now, for the first game, the rules are that they can't attack me within the first 5 minutes, just like the last time, and that they can't make tier 3 air units. Because units like carriers, BCs, and what I noticed in the last videos, even Tempest, are pretty much unbeatable. Now, very interesting that I saw an SCV scout over here, because I'm not sure if they noticed, but I'm always going to spawn here. Like, this is just where I'm going to spawn every time, so they should know I'm here. But by scouting me, he now let me know... Why does he type that in all chat? He now let me know that he is right there. And now he's also letting me know that he's flying out. Though that could still be a mind game. I don't think I'm going to spend, you know, my SCV scouting for it. I guess we'll see. I can clearly tell they're going for a little bit of a distraction approach here. So I'm pretty bad against that because I always want to read and respond to what the people say. Now for the first game, I'm going to take a slightly different approach by only going for 2 racks Reaper. So in the last episode, the last episode I say like this is a freaking daily thing, but in the last video I went for 3 racks Reaper. But what I did notice is that after harassing a couple players, the Reapers always tend to die because, you know, the counters for the Reapers are just out at that point, and it's usually, I don't know, mass Reapers themselves or mass Speedlings or something like that. So I think I probably don't want to make too many. I just want to try to kill 1 or 2 players or kill, you know, damage them heavily early on and then move on to the macro game. That might be a better idea. Now, it is really... I learned in the last video that there's so many ways to die that maybe I shouldn't even try to predict it anymore, you know. I think we're just going to see if they're aggressive and try to make a lot of bunkers and tanks and whatnot, and that's really going to be it. Let's see. Yeah, he did. Okay, that's so funny. He actually flew out. He told me it was... Wait, what if he flew here? That's technically a possibility. I'm going to check if he flew over there. Now, let's see. This is the first... This guy's playing Command Center first. Extremely brave. Okay, let me just... style points instantly for this guy. Oh, it's not a Command Center first, it's just a really fast expansion. Okay, my bad. I guess my Reaper arrived a little later than I thought because this guy wasn't right next to me. So he went for 2 barracks and the Command Center and then made a gas after, it looks like, because it did arrive pretty late. Now, I think I'm gonna just stop it at these 3 Reapers. This is gonna be it for now. This is already a really good amount of damage, of course. And I'm gonna make the factory and I'll start... Actually, that bunker is a little early. I don't have to start that bunker yet. Because they can't attack me until 5 minutes has passed. Now it's time for me to focus down those Marines. I also have an additional handicap this game, by the way. My in-ears literally broke right before this match, so my sound is a little weird. I hope it's not weird for you guys, but it's definitely a little weird for me. So that's just an additional handicap I have on top of playing against freaking 10 people over here. Now, this is definitely a very good... I always do feel a little bad for these guys that spawn right next to me, by the way. Like, this must be a painful way to go out. Okay, so this guy, what's really nice for me is that he has no orbital. Didn't get the target fire on the low HP Reaper, and this guy is pretty much screwed. But he has no orbital, which means he's going to have a really hard time coming back into the game, right? Like, Mules would help him, because that's a couple SCVs worth. But sadly for him, he's not going to have that. Now, should I go for a slightly... I could go for a slightly different approach and actually play mech as well. I've been playing bio so far, but maybe mech is the right way to go. Let's see, this guy probably should have enough up here. There's, yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. A lot of Zerglings. I didn't have speed yet on them, luckily, which is nice for me. Now, I am going to have to start that bunker pretty soon, just in case they do actually decide to attack me early. I'll just make it with this guy over here. I'm just going to continue scouting. There's always a chance you find someone that's been a little... Is that a planetary? That's been a little bit greedy just because they spawn on the far side. Like, this guy could not have any units. Okay, here we go. That guy does have speedlings, though, and that's his direct neighbor, which is quite annoying for me. Let me just kill those Zerglings real quick, see if I can do a little more damage. I'm going to be able to grab a couple of drones here, which is nice. Can I jump out here? I'm not even sure. Okay, I can. Thank good. If I couldn't, that would have been pretty freaking sad for me, but I can, luckily enough. Okay, so now I'm going to go for tanks already. I do have to say I like this build more just because the follow-up feels good. Like with the 3-Rax Reaper, the follow-up was just a little bit too rough, and I'm just going to keep making bunkers. I don't want to make too many bunkers, I just want to make sure that I don't die to, like, one bailing bust, for example. Like, if someone busts this wall, that's going to be super annoying. But if I have another bunker, at least I'm going to live. Let's see. Did this guy make any units? This guy is going for air toss, interestingly enough. It's actually a really good scout, because I'm going to be able to make turrets against that now and hopefully not die to those oracles. Very happy with that one. Let's see. Do we have someone over here as well? Oh, this looks like this is the empty spawn. Okay, that's good to know. I wonder where that guy actually flew off to, by the way. I have no idea where he went, but he went pretty far away, I'm pretty sure. Okay, there's a cannon up here. I think I'm actually going to go past this. Let's see. Oh, he did have a stalker. Okay, that was an unfortunate move then by me. But it is what it is. Now I'm going to be able to drop in the Zerg's base. And that's kind of what I was talking about. Like, you have to take some risk with the Reapers, and at some point they are just always going to die. So going for 3 Reapers instead of making, like, the usual 10 or 7 or 12, whatever I made, definitely looking like a very good choice so far. Now, I could either start adding factories already, or... Oh, there's the oracles. Exactly. I'm so happy with this. And now I have the bunkers over here as well. So the oracles are going to die. The bunker's still in range. And there we go. All right. I mean, pretty much a perfect game so far, guys. This is awesome to see. I bet a lot of you guys that were saying, these guys are clearly not bronze in the comments in the first video do probably feel a little bit redeemed. Now I've got an actual 10 bronze players, and you can tell the difference. Like, you guys were 100% right. And I knew it too, by the way. Just still thought it was a really cool video to upload anyway, you know? Okay, so this guy is pretty much screwed. Yeah, that's the planetary guy. I don't think I want to attack into planetary guy in any way. Like, turrets and stuff is just going to be way too difficult to deal with. Okay, so now I'm going to go up to a lot of mech units. I'm going to get a turret over here on this side. Don't think I could fight the spine crawler. I'm not sure if I want to, though. I think I'll just check over here to see what he has. Again, that's a lot of Zerglings. You have to be careful for that for sure. Maybe get a couple of turrets and a sensor tower up at the front. Let's see what Mr. Skytles has. Okay, so he has cannons. Really good job making cannons, by the way. Super good against my harassment. Like, you could tell that the spines and the cannons we saw, planetary turrets, whatever they've made, they have been the best thing for them so far, because it's just really hard for me to deal damage against those. Like, I have to be so efficient, right? I don't know how many bases I'm going to end up having, but I need to be so freaking efficient that I can't really, or I don't really want to trade against even just one spine. I think it is fair to say that we have killed, quote-unquote, killed 2 players, right? 1 player flew away, which is really good for me. See if anyone is sneakily trying to take this base. Doesn't seem to be the case, which is nice. Gonna make that into an orbital as well. And so far, we have played a very relaxed game. There's nothing in range of sensor tower. More cannons over there. God, these cannons are quite annoying for me. Now, this guy was able to rebuild over time. They could have used resource sharing for that, which is allowed, by the way. I don't mind. Oh, he was going for Ghost. Okay, so we're going to try and kill those ghosts right away. That is awesome. Okay, perfect. Those ghosts could have been very painful. Like nukes, when you're already limited on attention, that is not going to be nice. I can say that for sure. Now, there's a couple of tanks in front of my base. This Terran has been killed. Those ghosts were from another player, by the way, I'm pretty sure, right? I think I saw a different name tag there, so those weren't from the same player. Gonna go for double armory now, make some anti-dropping turrets. See if I can maybe do some damage elsewhere. It's hard to believe that everyone has a good setup, you know? Ah, we found him! Here we go, Mr. Bomb Cloud himself, guys. We found him. Oh, I need to be careful. Don't want to lose my Marines against that a freaking Liberator over there. And I guess we're just going to go on to the next base. I wouldn't be surprised if... yeah, exactly. There's going to be turrets over there. Of course there is. Oh, that base flew into my base and it's going to die to a turret. That is not how I expected to kill a base, but it did happen. So far, we are really doing a pretty crazy amount of damage. Okay, we found Mr. Ghost. Safe to say we found Mr. Ghost. He also has a couple Cyclones. which are now fixed, by the way, guys. They're no longer bugged, so they're not going to be extremely strong. They might still be strong, but hopefully not extremely strong. Now, I could also go for nukes myself, to be honest. Like, I'm just thinking about the best way to play this game, because obviously right now, they still have way, way, way more supply than me. Oh, this is going to be a pretty nice drop. This guy was really far away, so he didn't build any defenses, but we are going to be able to get in there, which is nice. I'm just going to fly past this. Those are upgraded freaking bunkers again, by the way. I think we saw those in the last video as well. Okay, so I lost those to the SCVs, but definitely did a lot of damage. Yeah, this guy felt too safe. Or, well, too safe. It's probably accurate. Or like a right decision for him to not make too much defense, but he doesn't have any, which is definitely nice for me. Now, I'm actually thinking about going for the ghost here. That is a lot of freaking Oracle, so I'm going to have to send my stuff back to defend against that. Let's save these Marines at the same time. I got them in a pretty good position here. I don't want to get too close to the Oracles because then they're going to be good. If I can force him back into the turrets, that would be a massive dub, by the way. I'm kiting away, so they don't die too fast. There's another turret over there. And that was a pretty big scare, but we did manage to defend that for now. We killed all of them too, by the way, which is obviously a pretty massive moment. I think it's a good time for me to start sending some Liberators across the map. My SCV count is 68, which is really not bad. Probably means I have a couple extra on the third. Exactly. Let me drop some depots. Let's see what I can do with these Liberators now. The Zerg player, well, he's definitely rebuilt because I haven't seen anyone been eliminated yet. But it's probably just the natural, right? I don't think this third base was taken, so it's probably just the natural. I do have to be afraid of like Mutas or something. Mutas could be pretty scary. I'm just going to siege it on top of that queen, see how it goes. I'm going to start making a couple of Thors now. That queen is... Oh, actually managed to survive the first part, which is quite annoying. This Terran left probably towards my base. That queen is now dead, so I'll be able to siege this. This Liberator is going absolutely ham as well. Okay, so maybe Liberators are actually a fantastic play. Could be a good move for me to keep going. I'm going to add a couple Ghost Academies. I would love to take the next base, but I can't yet. I do have a couple of Thors out here. This Liberator got attacked by something, and I have no idea what it was. Oh, let me try to fight back against that. Did lose that drop. Wait, orange? This guy managed to make Banshees? How on earth? That is crazy. But I need some more Liberators so I can kill those freaking tanks. I'm going to get up to a lot of nukes, and nukes are going to be freaking awesome. The reason why I'm making so many turrets, by the way, is just because I really don't ever want anything in my main base. I feel like it's just going to be a little too hard to deal with. Okay, so this Liberator is going to go ham again. If this guy does not pay attention, these Liberators are going to absolutely destroy, by the way. I'm going to be able to kill 5 tanks with these, which would be absolutely fantastic. These Liberators are still going ham. Let's see if there's any other bases. Those tanks are actually all going to die, which is super good for me. I can even attack these Liberators, by the way. I'm actually very curious if he's going to let me do that. Okay, so that dies to Stalkers. I found a base over here. I am a little scared of the guy making a lot of PFs just because I don't think I'll be able to do a lot of damage against him. And that is going to be quite annoying for me. Gonna make some more turrets. Let's see what's out here. Not too much, apparently. Now, at this point, I'm not quite sure if I should be doing more quote-unquote mini harassment. I think maybe I can just get away with going for the nukes. I would like to go for some kind of attack, but this guy is hidden behind a wall, so I can't actually attack him for now, which is quite annoying. Okay, so there are the mutas that we were expecting. I can tell my FPS is already dropping a little bit, so there's clearly a lot of units on the field. Oh, we're gonna drop hardcore here. I'm gonna have to be really, really careful at dealing with this. I can't go in too abrupt, else I'm gonna lose a lot of stuff. I do think this should be good for me in the end, because this, theoretically, is like 70 supply that's going to die for free. That command center is probably going to fall. If he targets it, it's going to fall. He's not targeting for now, guys. I'm actually going to be able to repair that. And look at that. That is absolutely massive. My Marines and my Ghosts are going to be able to clear that up, and there we go. That is pretty much, yeah, 70, 80, 60 supply, whatever it was, wiped off the board, and that is awesome. You see a couple of units over here. Let's see, we're being attacked by the mutas, but the mutas are not going to be that scary, I think. Yeah, I have 3 nukes now. I think it's time for us to go absolutely ham with a couple of Ghosts. I would be very surprised if they're going to be able to deal with these nukes properly, to be honest. I think I would probably have to run into something on accident, you know, for them to actually kill my Ghost over here. I'm just going to drop the first nuke over there. And then I'm going to start moving out a little bit. I do have to drop a lot of scans to make sure I don't accidentally... you know, run into their army. Okay, that is a lot of freaking Vikings. I guess I might as well get a nuke on that production over there. Let's see, we got a base over here. That's a lot of Vikings. I am scared of the Vikings But, oh, this is going to be such a good fight. Look at that. Oh, so many of those got hit instantly. That is absolutely beautiful. Okay, so I just have to imagine that all the nukes hit. I'm not quite sure if they did, but I kind of just have to imagine that they did, honestly. This has 23 kills. This ghost has 32 kills. Definitely safe to say that they did hit. Oh, can I get some EMPs on those? Not quite, sadly. I heard the Knight is going up somewhere as well. Liberator is actually pretty good against Oracles, by the way, because they clump up so much, which is pretty funny. Look at that. Liberators countering Oracles, it was not on my bucket list. Or it was not on my list for things I thought I would see. Okay, I really need my Thor. Where the hell are my Thors? Oh, there are my Thors. Oh, I need to be so careful. Okay, here we go. I got Liberators, Thors. Maybe I should put them back in the quote-unquote weaker mode, just because we're going up against a bunch of Mutas. Mutas obviously a lot harder to deal with. Oh, this is painful. A lot harder to deal with in this 1v10 situation. Now, the snipes are going to be absolutely awesome there, of course. I think maybe I'll get some nukes off on the other side this time. Yeah, the Vikings are why I... Oh, this is going to be so good. I'm going to lose the Liberators, but it's going to be absolutely fantastic, of course. There's a lot of Banshees out there. I think I'll have to send back my Thors and stuff to deal with that. I don't think I can really deal with that otherwise. Need to get a lot of turrets up here as well. Yeah, it's annoying because I have to split my my stuff, which is really not that easy when you're going up against a million players, as you guys probably imagine. Now, sadly, I do not have energy on these. Let's see. I'm just going to EMP them so they can't cloak, I guess. Not the most useful thing ever, but it is something. Oh, that was sadly a planetary, so it's not going to be able to be saved. There's a Knight is going up next to my base. I think I killed all of the Banshees. Yeah, I did kill all of the Banshees. Okay, I do only have 200 supply left. Or 200 supply, 150 supply left. So I need to be careful with that. I lost a bunch of command centers. Excuse me. I thought I had one more command center, but apparently I don't. Guess I'll just nuke this again. I'll need to be really careful to not lose those for free. There we go. I'm going to snipe the Hydras. And I think we're going to be able to stabilize here, but it's not going to be easy. Yeah, those air units really are doing a trick on me so far. This guy, I'm not going to lie, it looked like it was going to be very chill. Like we were having a great time until the air units started torturing me, right? I think I'm going to go for the turret upgrades. I feel like that would be a good idea. I definitely think moving out early was the worst thing I've done so far. I wouldn't even call it early because I was maxed, but maybe I just really needed to soundproof my base against everything first. So there's another command center. Guess I'll take that for the meantime. Get a bunch more turrets up as well. And after, I think I got armor first. After that, I'll start going for... what's it called? The turret range, if I can find my engineering way. It's a chaotic game, so it's not easy, but I'm doing my freaking best. I absolutely promise. Okay, a lot of turrets here would be nice. How many gas? There's still 1,400 gas in there, so I can definitely make use of that. Yeah, maybe I should just keep nuking them. Like, the truth is, I really don't think they're going to be making, like, a lot of... Like, besides the ghost guy, I don't think we're going to be seeing a lot of, like, spellcasters or stuff like that, you know? I think they're mostly going to make relatively easily killable composition. I'm just going to nuke on the army. Why the frick not, guys? Literally, why not? If this pops off, I'm going to kill, like, 70 supply of the most annoying units in the game instantly. I think it might actually pop off. Oh, the Zerglings are still there, please. 25 Mutas dead instantly. Oh, no, he moved the Mutas out of the way. I almost got all of them, but I barely did it. That would have been so beautiful. I guess I'll just... No, he's going to move away this time, right? Yeah, he's going to move away. There is a Nidus somewhere. Oh, it's up there. Well, that is just... That was just Hydras, right? Yeah, that's Hydra guy. So I don't think we have to worry about it too much. Gonna start making a lot of turrets over here. I don't think this nuke is gonna do much. This nuke killed that entire mineral line. Yeah, the nukes are really doing... This guy has 43 kills, for example. Wait, maybe I can decloak her and get some energy. That sounds so stupid to just stand there and try to get my energy back, but why not, right? Let's see, is there a base over here? There is a base. I might as well just cancel this for now. Make another command center for later. Let's get rid of those bunkers. We don't need those anymore. I could also get armor upgrades for the ghost. That wouldn't even be that crazy, I think. Okay, so we managed to kill that. This ghost is very secretly getting all of the energy back. That ghost does fall to the Muta south. Yeah, I think I need so many turrets, man. There's just too many freaking Mutas out that it's you know, I already nuked them, but it's still really annoying to go up against. Okay, so this ghost now has enough energy. That is... Oh, it's a siege tank. I was wondering what kind of Zerg unit is shooting me from there. Yeah, I think I want to pay a visit on the top left guys a little bit. Third range is about to finish. This nuke is going to pop off. Probably, let's see how many kills this ghost is going to have. And it's going to go up to 51. Okay, this is so brutal. Maybe, I think I'm going to go for the nuke on the army again. The nukes on the army might actually be the play. Like, it's just... Let's see where he stops. No, he's not going to stop. Oh, that's unfortunate. I think maybe I'll just nuke his base instead. I could make a couple more Liberators, perhaps. Let's get a nuke off here. Yes! Oh, we got all of the Vikings. That's what I'm talking about, baby. The nukes on the army really are the play. No doubt about it, you know? Like, I think they're just so panicky and trying to figure out where the hell the nuke is. So sadly for me, there was not a lot of drones there for me to kill. I'm just going to keep putting more turrets. This base is going to be a bit of a struggle for me to take for sure. Let me start adding some sensor towers over here. I'm just going to keep making mass nukes because, yeah, I mean, these nukes are doing absolutely everything for me so far. I'm a bit scared of the mutas coming in. Like, I have my ghost at home. I like how this ghost has 66 kills, by the way, after all of those Vikings. That's crazy. That ghost did die. This ghost is chilling on 66 kills. Guess maybe it's time for me to walk up here. Yeah, I don't think I can take that very easily at all. That's a massive army as well. I think I need even more turrets down here. Let's see. Oh, that guy's gonna go for another drop, maybe? Oh, guys, if those medevacs are full, that could be absolutely beautiful. Let's see. He was paying attention to it. I think I'm gonna drop a nuke over here, because why not? That might be my best way to kill the tanks. That guy is actually nuking me. I hope I can kill that in time. I'm not gonna lie, I'm never gonna hear the nukes launched, because it's just... You know, there's just too much going on. I can nuke this, so I'm going to kill those tanks. I'm going to lose a turret over there. This ghost has 70 kills, which is really not bad. No, please leave me alone. Yeah, he sees it. Wait. Oh, okay, for a second I thought he was going to fly past me. That would have been so funny. Guys, the lurkers! We just nuked all of the lurkers. Let's go. I swear, the nukes are so much better than anything I could have imagined. Oh my goodness. Nukes are the counter... Oh, no, I think I've just ruined Bronze League ladder forever, guys. This is... If you guys are not nuking your Bronze League opponents after this, then I don't know, man. What else do I have to do to prove it to you guys? I have no idea. So those actually did die in the end. Oh, that's actually an annoying scan there. I think I'll just try and nuke this again. Oh. No, the Overseer there. Oh, man. I would have loved to be able to properly nuke that. Like, if I can nuke the Mutaflock, I'm going to feel so good about my chances to move out, at least, you know? Guess I'll just... Okay, let's see. I know there are a lot of mutas over there. I think, okay, this could be the biggest nuke of my freaking life, by the way. Holy, can you guys imagine? This could actually be the biggest nuke. It could be the biggest nuke of my freaking life. Oh, his army's still there, I think. Let's see. Is it just the ghost? Oh, it is just the ghost. We got so close, though. I'm just going to nuke it again. I want to nuke the freaking Banshees, you know? Oh, the entire Banshee army. Let's see. That's probably just one unit. Yeah, that Thor is going to take a hefty amount of damage. This nuke is going to pop off and kill that entire base. This nuke, however... Oh, guys. Yeah, oh, the village just moved. No, why? That would have been so beautiful. Wait, I was talking about this in my last... Was it my last video with the mass ghost? I've never seen ghost snipe ghost, as far as I know. I'm actually pretty curious. Yeah, look! No way! You can actually do that? But I've just EMP'd the Archons. That Protoss army is going to be very sad. Did kill the rocks on accident as well. Okay, I don't have enough... I have so many turrets. I don't really have enough to kill that, though. They're trying to flank me really hard. I think I might barely not have enough air to deal with those at the front, though. Okay, so those Mutalisks are going to die. Oh, I think it's just a couple too many units, though. Yeah, the Void Rays are going to get the job done here, I think. I needed a lot more turrets at the front. Oh my goodness, this game was epic. But that's going to be it for the first game. And I'm so curious to see how much they had now. So the Orange Terran... Okay, this is important to know. This Orange Terran was the one I killed early on, but he still had a lot. So killing someone early on doesn't necessarily eliminate them. This Terran didn't really have that much because there's not that many bases to take. This Terran also only 100 supply. This Terran on 70 supply with a lot of money. Yeah, it seems like what I did wrong this game was just not camp hard enough. Like, I didn't even notice this, by the way. Like, wait, how many Banshees did he make to get through? I didn't have like 1 million freaking turrets. I actually want to see what the hell happened here. He must have been just straight up maxed on mass Banshee. Yeah, this is one thing, because I'm going to say I wasn't camping hard enough, maybe. Like, I didn't make enough turrets. Maybe I moved out a little bit too early. But they do get the mass units anyway. Like this, what do I really do against this in the end, right? Or like the mass Void Rays or the mass Mutas. I can have 5,000 turrets per base. But that is also a little bit extreme, so I'm not quite sure. I might think of another rule. I might also just go with the same rules and do a game 2, because I really enjoyed this one. Let's do it. Now, the game number 2. Once again on Mark's Madness, I decided to stick with the same rules, not add any additional rules, and just try my absolute best. This is probably going to be the last game that I'll ever attempt at doing this challenge. This is the final one. I was kind of thinking to myself, I don't really want to give them a whole list of handicaps, you know, like no air, no air units, no ground units. Now, but you guys know what I mean, right? Like I don't want them to. Okay, you're only allowed to make marauders, roaches, and it just gets a little weird. So I think I'm just gonna give it my all. I think they seem very willing to play another fantastic game. So here we freaking go. Now I do have another idea that is maybe a little too crazy, but I do like the idea of it. So I was thinking I could play 2 Rax Reaper again. Or maybe even 3 Rax Reaper, and then transition into Cyclones. And it's mostly because Cyclones are kind of a catch-all unit. That's not entirely true because they do have hard counters, but it's pretty good against everything and it's very fast. So it's very easy for me to move in between my bases and maybe go outside of my base and pick off some units as well. I do feel scared saying this because Cyclones is normally a unit... Oh, it looks like... Ah... Okay, wait, this is a different guy in my base. Or am I getting SCV scouted? Right, the last time it was Uber Teddy and he flew away. I'm not sure how the placements work, by the way. If people are the same color, do they spawn in the same place? I can't believe I didn't pay attention to this until now, but it could actually be the case. Now, I'm not quite... That didn't really look like an SCV scout to me. It looked like he spawned here and flew away, but I feel like I should have seen his SCVs before. So maybe either it was an SCV scout or just no one spawned next to me. I'm so curious now. I don't want to mind game myself too hard. Let's see. Oh no, he is actually here. Okay. So I guess I'm going to attack this guy with my Reapers very fast. The fact that he sent this SCV out, that shows me that he wants to build a base somewhere else, or he wants to make sure that he stays alive. This looks like it wants to make a bunker. I'm not quite sure if that's the case. He looks like he wants to make a bunker. That would definitely be a little bit too late. Now, I don't think I have the time to make factory units or stuff already. I'm just going to have to expand. I also can't wait to expand. I'm just going to have to go for it right away. Okay, so he has some gas. He's definitely making something on the other side. Yeah, it looks like he's just going to evacuate. What? Oh, he made the nut. Okay, respect, honestly. No, mad respect for that. He made 2 command centers so he could fit more SCVs in his command. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna give you an applause right there. That's actually mad respect, bro. That is so cool. That is so much better than just doing the regular bulk cloud. That's actually awesome. That is a strategy that I would be proud of inventing. I can tell you that. Oh, that's a bit unlucky. No one spawned here, unless they bomb cloud it. That is also the spawn that is blocked by rocks. Okay, so actually I'm gonna change up the plan a little bit. Not sure if you guys noticed, but I was already making more Reapers. Since there's no one, this guy flew away and there's no one here, I don't think making more Reapers is going to help that much, to be honest. I think we're just going to go straight for the factories and we're going to see if there's someone over here for me to kill. There's going to be a bunch of Marines out already. I think all I can do is be annoying here, to be honest. Not much more than that. That guy's playing like 5 Rax Reaper or something absolutely insane, so I really need to get my Cyclones up before the 5-minute mark. Get my factories hotkeyed. Probably... How many factories do I want to build, though? That's the question. Okay, so we found a seemingly greedy Protoss over here. That's a fast Nexus, and there are no units around. I'm pretty sure this is Mr. Oracle, by the way. If I'm not wrong, this is Mr. Oracle, and this is Mr. Lurker. Mr. Lurker-nitis. Yeah, I think I got it right. I could be wrong, but I think I got it right. There's a couple of drones here that I can kill as well. This looks like we're going to be able to do a nice amount of damage. I kind of want to attack the other guy. I want to attack Mr. Oracle because Oracles are really annoying for me to go up against. Let's see if I can get some damage done against him. Okay, it looks like there's no Oracle this time. Is that a... No, it's a gateway. Okay, so that's a lot of gateways going up. Doesn't look like it's going to be Oracles this time. Or maybe I confused the players. That's also possible. Really good start with these Reapers, by the way. Like, absolutely fantastic. I already have my 3rd command center going up as well. Because I can just evacuate here. Don't really want to lose these Reapers too fast. I can't always help it, but I don't want to lose them too fast. Also, I think I didn't even kill this Overlord last game, by the way. I feel like that Overlord was in my base forever. Now, this gas is actually going to block me from taking it, which is quite annoying somehow. Now, judging by the fact that there's no Stargate, at least not from that guy, I'm thinking I might have to make... what's it called? Oh, this is Ghost Guy. I might have to build tanks, because I need some anti-ground stuff. I do want my engineering bay as well. Okay, that is Zergling speed and a lot of Zerglings too, so I have to be careful with that. The guy says, oops, I'm not quite sure what that means. That was probably in the wrong chat. I'm gonna make a couple more Cyclones just to make sure I'm... Actually, I'll start the tank over here. I think I just need 1 tank. Maybe I don't even have to make bunkers or stim or medevacs at all, by the way. Yeah, the problem is that there is one player that has a lot of Zerglings, which means that Cyclones are not going to be very happily moving across the map. This is barely going to survive, which is quite nice. Let me just make sure to kill that one Marine. Going to make a turret in my mineral lines. Be another barrack. This guy's clearly going to play bio. I mean, at this point, these are not going to do any more damage, so we're just going to be on a little bit of a recon mission over here. I'm going to make a turret here, too. And it looks like we have... Oh, no, I was going to say, I was hoping this Protoss would be super greedy, so we would have some more damage to do. That is sadly not going to be the case. I have a bunch of Cyclones now. Economy is looking pretty good. Let me just make sure to kill this gas. Yeah, so the only thing I have to really be afraid of, I think, is probably the nukes. At least I imagine Mr. Ghost is going to go for nukes, right? Otherwise, didn't learn from the first game where the nukes were the most overpowered thing ever. Yeah, I don't think I can move out for a while. I really want to, but I don't think I can. Also, the new Cyclone, I'm pretty sure it doesn't benefit from attack upgrades anymore. Cyclones, if you guys didn't know, they do spell damage, but for a little bit, just the weird patch where they were super cheap and you could make them from reactors that pretty much just ended, there they did benefit from attack upgrades, I believe, but now they don't anymore. But I am going to have to play mech after this. My plan was pretty much to play Cyclones into Ghost, by the way. That was the plan. I'm going to start building some turrets already. If I want to survive against that mass air late game, I'm going to need to make so many turrets, dude. Like, I can't even... I don't even know how many. Just... I think all of this has to be turret. Just turret, like everywhere. Maybe I should even... You know what? I'm going to get the upgrade already. I'm going to get a freaking range upgrade for the turrets already. Now, what I want to do is just find some units for me to kill. I think, judging by how many Zerglings we saw from that player early on, there is probably not that much... or not that many... or what was I going to say? He didn't have that much eco, is what I wanted to say. Which means that there are probably not that many more Zerglings now. Now, I do have to be afraid of Mr. Reaper really does scare me, honestly. I'm going to make a sensor tower here. And I'll make one on the top as well. I do have to say, it's really nice for me that I don't have this neighbor. Because this neighbor was kind of annoying me with the tanks and stuff all the time, right? So this is nice. I have 71 SCVs. I probably don't want to make too many more than this. Let's see if I can find anything over here. This I can kill really fast. That's one of the command centers. Look at the Cyclone with the mag field. They do a lot of damage, guys. Okay, they really do a lot of damage. There we go. And once again, I have to be super, super scared. There's a barracks flying into my base, which either means that he's playing mech or he's trying to build ghost in my base or something like that. Oh, I'm going to be able to kill this one as well, I think. I am getting a little risky here. I have to be careful to not get caught off guard. Okay, so that dies as well. And now, what do I have to do? Probably make a couple more safety turrets, I think. I'm going to go up to making tanks now. Oh, I need to get my double armory up, of course. Not quite sure what I'm going to be doing without my double armory. Dude, I would love to scan. Because, like, my instinct's telling me to scan because I'm super blind. Oh, no, I killed his last base. I hope he... No, he does have SCVs, okay. I hope they know how to resource share. Otherwise, it's going to be a painful game for him. Let's see, I'm just going to try and move forward a little bit. Yeah, okay, they do know how to resource share. That's good. Or he just had enough money, of course, also possible. Let's see, what can I find? There's not... Okay, there's a lot of Cyclones over there. I don't want to fight against that. I'm being incredibly risky here, by the way. Like, super, super, super risky. Okay, I'm just going to make more turrets. I need so many turrets. Like, just so many. Okay. Oh, these ghosts! Ghosts are terrible against Cyclones. I do know that. Now, Cyclones are barely good enough to win this, I think. Cyclones are really not that good against Lynx, but they are barely going to win this fight, I believe. Good micro. Oh, good teamwork as well with the other Cyclones showing up. Yeah, we're barely going to kill all of that. Let me see if I can escape with a couple. Doesn't look like it. It is what it is. Honestly, I wasn't expecting too much more. I felt like I really just had to do a little bit of damage more than anything else. And I got the setup that I wanted. Cyclones kept me safe. Didn't have to make stim. So all in all, this is going to be a pretty decent spot. Like, keep in mind that... You know, it doesn't even matter that much if I kill a lot of stuff early on. I just need to survive for freaking ever. I could go for a double planetary setup. There's a bunch of immortals over there, which I'm not scared of at all. Okay, let me get the other upgrade as well for the turrets. I have a lot of tanks and a lot of turrets. Let's see. Okay, the ghost, I need to be careful with the ghost because nukes are really the scariest thing. I see a ghost over here. I saw you guys. It's actually pretty hard to see them because of the snow field, but I already knew they were there, so it was a little easier to spot them over there. Okay, let's see. I'm going to make another planetary over here. Protoss is still chilling in front. I need to be just close enough to my tanks that he can't really engage me, I think. Also need to start making a lot of turrets over here. Just like a million turrets like this. Now, should I go? I think I should definitely go for the nukes again, 100%. I might also want to go for like battle cruisers or something, just because it's an extremely strong late game unit. So I'm going to do a couple scans. Okay, so this one's making Hydras. The other Zerg was over here. Yeah, this one. Okay, well, that we already knew. That guy's going for mass nukes, of course. I'm going to start making a couple ghosts over here. I'll make one Ghost Academy first so I can research Cloak, which actually takes a pretty long time. Also, have you guys noticed that since this map is so wide, I cannot see the sensor tower rings? I know I have them, as you can see. Oh, Archon's actually pretty scary against what I have. I'm going to need Ghost for that. The 84 SCV, I think, is definitely too much. I'm just basing this also... I'm basing this off of my games that I played against the insane AI, where I know if I got too many workers, my army would be too small. Okay, so the Ghost Academy finished. It's actually built surprisingly fast always. I think I need even more turrets, to be honest. I think I need an entire ring. Hundreds of APM. Nah, I'm slow, trust. I think even more turrets. Literally an entire ring is what I need. More turrets. Here we go. Okay, I just hope, like, I'm really just... This is a completely different playstyle than I've done before, because normally I'm more aggressive here. I really just try to get to the late game. Oh, I have another barracks over here that I forgot about. Wait, did I... Yeah, I did open with 3 Reapers. Yeah, of course, I completely forgot about that part. Did I do much damage? Not really, right? I think I annoyed these guys a little bit. That's pretty much what I did. Okay, more turrets. I just want to be safe against the 5 gajillion Banshees again, or whatever they're going to build this time. More turrets over here. And start making a couple ghosts. Yeah, the problem with this setup is that I need something to kill the ghost. If there is a nuke, that's the thing. Okay, I'm gonna make a bunch of ghost academies here now. There we go. They're doing some scans. I don't have a starport, but I could probably use some liberators. Yeah, I might as well make the... Oh, I can't even make it yet because I don't have... I don't have a freaking starport. I was gonna say, might as well make the fusion core already, in case I'm gonna go for BCs later. Okay, so I got a bunch of Thors over here, and then it's gonna be time for me to drop the pain with these nukes. Now, I think 10... I might have too many tanks, actually. It's just they had a pretty big ground army, so I'm not 100% sure. I'm just going to make more turrets over here. I need so many. I'm pretty afraid of tanks, by the way. I haven't seen any... No one has made tanks yet, right? That's pretty good news, actually. I feel like they're all playing their own style. I've seen some Bio, saw some Cyclones, saw some Ghosts. I haven't seen tanks yet, though, which is quite nice. Now, luckily for me, Planetaries are pretty good against Reapers. No, not sure that is a thing I ever expected to see, Planetary fighting killing Reapers, but there did it happen. What is that? I think they're impressed by my setup over here. Yeah, I'm gonna move 2 ghosts out already. Nukes build pretty fast. There's... Oh, dude. Guys, you saw it in the first game. Nukes against armies. Oh, no. Is it... Guys, I swear. This would actually be the biggest nuke I've ever landed, I think. Look at that army. Well, to be fair, I have killed an entire Brootlord Infestor army before, so there's that. So let's see, did he rebuild this yet? He did rebuild. It's a planetary too. I don't want to bait this guy's army here. So I'm going to wait with this, and I'm just going to make more nukes. Okay, this is about to be the biggest nuke ever. Oh my god, guys. Yep. Oh man. Okay. Well, that is a start to the nukes. Okay, you can say that for sure. Oh my goodness. Wait, I could. Enough energy. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna nuke the ghost. Ghosts are small, so they don't look like it, but they are expensive. It's another nuke. Didn't kill much, sadly. Guess I'll just go for this one next. Here, I think I am about to kill the ghost as well. Nuke. Oh no, he stole it. No, why? Why did you see it? That is extremely uncool. That was gonna... I mean, I'm gonna get enough highlights in nukes this game, probably. I think the last game was enough proof of that. You know, I hope they never realize that they can just build turrets in front of my base. That would be very annoying to find out. Okay, so that's a ghost. Clearly was trying to nuke me. I'll just scan. Oh, wait, that's another guy. That's not the same guy with the nukes. There's 2 guys with nukes? That's messed up. Okay, I'm just gonna nuke over there. It's so funny that... Can I just kill this? I guess I can just kill these. Oh, I can kill all of them. Oh, that's going to be painful. That nuke is barely not going to land on the army, sadly. Here we go. That is a lot of zealots. Thank goodness for me, I played with the wall. Oh my goodness, look at this. That is so many zealots. Oh, I'm going to lose my Thors, though. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, well, I lost one Thor for 500 zealots. You have to be playing a 1v10 to say that sucks. That is for sure. I'm just going to keep nuking that place, honestly. Maybe it's gonna hit again, who knows. Wait, maybe I can nuke on multiple sides. Maybe, I feel like he might run away like here or something, you know? Oh, no. Oh. Guys, is he actually going to run away there? Okay, so he saw that nuke. Now maybe he thinks the nukes are over. Oh, he's actually going to walk back here. You know what it is? I need to keep a lot of my ghost in this place, sadly. Because I need EMPs if he ever attacks me with those freaking Archons. Oh. That's all that had potential. Oh, there's a turret over here. They probably just see that, unfortunately. Yeah, it is going to be pretty hard. Maybe I can nuke this high ground as well. That would be nice. A little bit of damage. I'm afraid of taking this base, but I learned from the last game that I just have to be even more freaking scared of stuff. So I'm just going to block everything. This ghost has 27 kills. It's possible that I just killed the Zealots, or I just already had that many kills. I actually do not know. Sounds crazy to say, but I actually do not know. Okay, we're gonna nuke this now. I do need to take this base at some point. I just don't know when. Maybe we should be going for more planetaries and stuff. See, this is gonna hit? Yeah, this is definitely gonna hit. Okay, perfect. Wait, I didn't even realize that my ghost was still walled in over here. There's a lot of mutas over there. I'm just gonna try to get the nuke on that. This... Okay, it's barely not gonna run out of energy, sadly, which is great. Okay, there is Mr. Banshee. I found Mr. Banshee, guys. Too bad that my Thors are freaking stuck. Okay, so I'm gonna have to make a... Oh my goodness, he's actually fighting against the turrets too. Dude, I'm so happy that I made such a ridiculous amount of turrets. Are they attacking at the front? There's so many Banshees here. Those Banshees would actually kill my Thors, I think. I need more... Where's the rest of my Thors? There's so many Banshees. That's actually insane. Maybe I can nuke this. These guys really do like their Banshees, huh? I can tell you guys that much. They really do like their Banshees. Here we go. More turrets for you. Oh my god. That looks... Oh, wait. Did my nuke get cancelled? I thought I dropped a nuke here. I think it might have gotten cancelled. Oh my god, wait. I think I just traded all of these turrets for all of his Banshees. I'm not even sure if that's a good trade or not. Did they just walk through my nuke? I think they might have just walked through my nuke. I'm not 100% sure. I need EMPs on those. Wow, there's... Okay, well... I think if this nuke went off, it would be the absolute pop-off of the century, but it's not meant to be. And that's going to be it. Oh my goodness. I feel like this game was going pretty chill until it wasn't. Oh man. The 1v10, guys. Promise you, I did my best. But it wasn't meant to be. Even with all the turrets and stuff. And I do want to say something. This does prove that 1v10 against bronze players is harder than 1v10 against the insane AI. So that is, you know... It's a pretty good compliment. Insane AI is pretty good. But yeah, this army at some point, it was just way too strong. I also feel like they do really make good and annoying army compositions. Like mass Archons, you might not realize, but that is like the best thing at breaking Terran Turtles because tanks don't really do damage against Archons. So Archons here, super, like literally the best ground unit you could have built. Disruptors, obviously fantastic unit. When controlled, which is not always guaranteed. This guy was chilling here with his lurkers, probably waiting for my freaking ghost to come out. Then the mutas came in after the turrets were gone. I was trying to make, look at my money, 260 minerals because I had to rebuild these turrets all this time. And I think this challenge was just not meant to be. But I had a fantastic time. It was really fun, especially the first game, seeing so many nukes pop off. I really did have a fantastic time there. Once again, shout out to everyone that showed up. The next challenge is probably going to be with silver and gold players. I mentioned it before. Join the Discord if you're interested. That challenge is probably something that I can win. Just as a spoiler, I'll probably be able to win that one, but that's going to be it for today. I'm out of energy. I'm just going to say I'm out of challenge. My brain is fried. I'm out of energy. This challenge has been finished. I had a fantastic time. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this, give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all for the next one. Adios.